Strike two. Boom. Yes, I'm here. I'm here for the follow up of my study of PT's book. Scriptures for the Now. Prochaine TVD. Yeah, here. That's what I'm. I don't know if you can see it. Not very clear with the glare of the computer. So, yeah. Let me just fix my stuff here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, this one can go. We'll put this in the background. Or even better, this. Yeah. Oh, that's good. I like that. So, the boats on an ocean. Test 1, 2, test. Yeah, you're there. Okay. Let me just go on YouTube to make sure that there is sound. Test 1, 2, testing, test. Live now. Motivation Academy. Oh, 4. No, that's the one earlier. That's not what I want. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm here, and I'm probably almost certain that everything is all right. So, let's go. Boom. So, the boats on an ocean. Other people might see a lot happening here. I think I'm going to need more light. And that's not very bright, this one, but we'll do for now. Other people might see a lot happening here, but what Lotus Ocean sees is just beings, each on their own boat. Bliss, bliss. Bonjour, bonjour. Sounds good. Clear picture. Good. So I'll keep going. Interesting background. Yeah. I just find those leaves beautiful. Yeah. Lotus Ocean sees as just being each on their own boat, drifting on an ocean, trying to find the shore. Most don't have a clue. Some here, some have some clue. Most don't have a clue. Some have some clue. But no one can actually do it. Many of the boats are all battered and leaking water. After eons of aimless drifting, many are sinking, but funnily, no one asks for direction or help. That's why I said earlier to Kim, sometimes you just gotta let go because they don't even want to be rescued. They're lost at sea and they seem happy to be lost at sea. They see so Trudeau Dam has no clue. Oh no, Trudeau. That's a whole different paradigm. That's why if we like energize that paradigm, we'll have it more and more. So let's focus on. I should first of all we should be in an environment that is favorable for evolution. And the world we live in today is not the kind of environment very good for evolution. It's more devolution. So you got to focus on you. You got to focus on your level of awareness. And as long as your level of awareness is there, then after you just have to focus on what really matters in life, in this lifetime. Yeah. And for me, it's evolution and like gaining more presence and energizing less and less the nonsense of this world because you look around often, that's all you find. So, yeah, Focus, focus, focus. That's right. Yeah, focus. So even those who sometimes come across the Lotus Ocean boat guaranteed shore access and lower their ego down for a few seconds to ask for help, end up teaching, preaching the very next minute. All very amusing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Teaching and preaching. But the PT is aware of what I'm doing here, and I have his benediction. So, and it took me years, honestly, to get there. So I'll just keep on following the good vibe. Yeah. Help, help. Yeah. Almost all of the effort in this world is going into proving we are not in hell and thus don't need help. And those that don't want help cannot be helped out of hell. If one takes P out of help, one is left with L. Quite fitting since P can help one out of help, out of L. How helpless get help? Helpless, by definition, is a person in a situation which they are unhappy with, but are unable to change it through their own efforts. If one looks at it with clear perception, this state applies to majority of the people on this planet. The strange bit is only few are able to admit to it, and only these few who ask for help get a helping hand by divine out of their unwanted state. No one in denial can ever be helped. So, these are things, these are essential principles, I think, that is a question. I question that we are not living in hell. This is hell. Yeah, yeah, but hell, what yeah, that's it. What he's saying is you can get out of this hell. And that's what I'll by getting help to get out of hell. And either PT or PT's teaching is a good way to get out of hell. And like at one point, I don't know, gaining greater emotional level, like I explained earlier. Yeah. Peace is in the mind, a daily mantra to practice or get pulled into craziness out there. Yeah. So I like what he says here. The strange bit is only few are able to admit to it, and only these few who ask for help get a helping hand by divine. And often that's what I have the feeling of is if you ask for help, it will come by divine hand. Like I can testify of that. Trust me. Get a helping hand by divine out of their unwanted state. No one in denial can ever be helped. And there's so many people in denial that this is not that this is happening to them. So you cannot help them. So that's why I decided to let go at one point. You let go, you cannot help them. When they say God help those who help themselves, they forgot to explain what helping oneself is. Helping oneself is being honest about one's state and one's inability to change it through one's own effort. Helping oneself is actually asking, praying to divine for help in a humble manner. in a humble manner. I like what he says too. Very nicely said, PT. Oh yeah, oh PT, great, no doubt there. Great, great teacher for the new, for the age of Aquarius. Apparently, that's another thing. That's signify big changes. Yeah, death and life. But again, stuff they say, but apparently it is happening. But I'm not into star observation like I was explaining to PT. It's hard for me to see the stars even like half of the year. So it's hard to trace anything, to have knowledge. So I gotta rely on others, and I like to rely on myself when it comes to verifiable fact. So I can only observe what I observe in the sky. So tell you, I gotta go with what others say about it. So that's why I don't energize that stuff too much, astrology and stuff, because I honestly I can own. I'm very limited in the observation I can do of the stars due to the fact that it's very cloudy often here. So yeah, so I stick to what I can. What I energize what I have a grip on. I don't like to say control. I use grip, but yeah, that's how I think it's best for me to not get caught up into hypes and stuff. And like I tend to remain center or focus on stuff I can have a grip on. So yeah, so you won't hear me talk about stuff that I cannot really verify or experience. So some believe the earth is flat. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah. Death and life. I'll come back on this one. Those who do not face the reality, the earth is probably shapeless. Like I can see, honestly, I've talked about that. Maybe it's a cosmic egg. Maybe we're inside a cosmic egg, but it seems to be more shapeless, and I don't know. Again, the earth. What I see from the earth is when I get out and what I see in front of my eyes. But I've never seen it in its totality. So, and maybe someone did. Who knows? But I never seen any picture. Never like something that I can rely on, not composites or CGI stuff, but real stuff. So it's very hard to when it comes to the shape of the earth. It's yeah, I prefer to say shapeless. So there's no division, doesn't cause division. It's shapeless, and that's probably the earth is probably all there is. Like the earth is the universe or the multiverse, but maybe with different realms. Maybe the earth is the realm we're on, but maybe there is more realms above or below, or who knows. But I'm on the earth surface. That's where I am. What they call earth seems to be that. But again, I really have no clue, honestly, of really where I am. So yeah, it's really strange. It's really strange, this world, because honestly, there's nothing for me that I can rely on and say, "Oh yeah, I'm in that place in the multiverse," or like, no clue. I don't know. Wonder if Elon Musk satellites can tell what shape the Earth is up there. Yeah, it's set elite of Set. That's why they call it elite. Yeah, the elite, the Set. Anyway, I did some stuff on that before. Yeah, I don't know. And honestly, I'm okay with the fact of not knowing. I don't. I don't search for. I'm not on YouTube all day long seeking answers for the shape of the earth. I've passed that. I'm done. Like I've told you what I had to say about that. You digest it or you don't, or you see it or you don't. I keep going on with life. I don't get stuck into that paradigm. I think there's other stuff to explore, like my well being, my emotional well being. So continuously talk about the same stuff and bring it back. Like, okay, the earth is shapeless. I've been lied to. I seen it. Next now. I mean, am I gonna just like talk about that? And so no, that's why I'm okay with not concerning with the shape of the earth. Too busy surviving down. That's it. Like I have enough to worry about. Like if I'm gonna wake up and like I'm just grateful to be alive, honestly, each and every day, and just grateful also sometimes to just feel good because I've been having a rough 2 years, 2 summers, the 2 summers back, like painful. Like at one point was an intercostal muscle. I wasn't able to move. Then the sciatic nerve. Then the what I told you, the neck tension made me all dizzy. So I'm just grateful to get up early every day and just feel good. So just that, I'm grateful for it. So the rest, like it becomes very irrelevant in the face of challenges when you have health challenges, and all the rest becomes very irrelevant. It's just because, and it makes you, and it teaches you to put the focus also maybe at a better place than what. So maybe tragedies like that happen to you to tragedies. It's a big word, but stuff happened to you in life for you to maybe change the course of your actions or stuff. So all that made me took a break here on YouTube and all that, and like it was beneficial. But yeah, yeah, chronic pain is tiring. Yeah, very tiring. Yeah, tiring. Yeah, for sure. Like at one point, you like anyway. So unless you have experienced that in your life, a tragedy happened to you, or you've had some pain, like pain and torture, it's hard for you to probably even realize, or yeah, you have to experience it. It's best to experience stuff to know it. So yeah, I'm just grateful to get up each and every day and be alive and just because what matters at the end of the day is your how you felt during the day. It's not the world that has not changed and will not change overnight, and all your triad against Babylon. Hold on, I'm gonna save you the coughing. All our triad or war against Babylon to hope that they listen to us one day. I think it's in vain because you should focus on you and you getting to it. Like I say, what is the main thing we do here? We have emotion, like we experience stuff, and we feel either happy, sad, desperate, all the emotional level. I can name you all the emotion. Yeah, my background changed. Yeah, I changed it to something smooth, nothing suggestive. I found it a bit suggestive. I like to, yeah, better playing like this. I'm learning. But yeah, death. Let's go with death and life. I'll come back to that. So those who do not face the reality of death and learn how to die successfully cannot really live either. Yeah, cosmic green background. Yeah. Oh, the billionaires. The billionaires. People want to be billionaire in some way. And since most can't be that with money, they act it out with time. Yeah, they're billionaire in time. That's why we waste time, because we think we have all the time in the world. Yeah, yeah. Let me tell you, life goes fast. Life goes fast. So that's why I'm not wasting time no more. Like, instead of watching TV, but I don't watch TV really. If I watch some things on my computer, like Cindy sent me two movies to watch. Oh, that's kind of stuff. One is looks very interesting. I started watching it, but instead of like wasting my time, I prefer come here and just you know recondition myself to hopefully one day exit this matrix of nonsense. Yeah. The Buddhist says, say your state of mind upon death is how you will move into that mindset upon moving on to the next realm. Why die in anger? Exact. Exact. Like serenity. I want serenity by the time I. So that's why I prefer exactly focus on staying serene than having all kinds of turmoil in my head and all kinds of voice from the computer, the TV. No, I don't want that no more. I don't. I just I want to hear my own voice, honestly. But I have not watched TV in over 20. Oh yeah, yeah, me too. But not 20 something years. I think you're a little bit older than me, Suzanne. I think. I think you told me that in the past. Not much, but I think you're in your 50, if I'm not mistaken. Something 56, 57. I don't know. You told me once, but doesn't really matter. Age is just, I think today, just a stupid number, a ridiculous number, because it's so, and age is monkey chatter in the mind. Yeah, the monkey chatter in the mind. Sometimes we just have too many voices, and that's why people cannot think for themselves, because they have all kinds of voices in their head, especially if you watch TV and you let yourself be subdued or seduced by the nonsense on TV. Good luck for even sometimes sleeping at night. Like, even for sleeping at night, it's very disturbing when you watch TV all day long, and even when you fall asleep with your tablet on. Like, sometimes I catch Kim doing that. She's in her bed and she's watching her tablet and she's sleeping and the tablet's just playing. I'm like, come on, Kim, shut it off. So yeah, even that is not very good for you, because you're not might not be conscious, because that's the state, I think, what they call consciousness and unconsciousness is just when you sleep or when you're not, like when you lose conscience, you faint, you fall on the floor, you're unconscious. So consciousness is just you there, but the state of awareness is a different thing. Yeah. TV, everybody has an opinion, like MSN, which is meaningless in the big picture. I don't care about their opinions. Yeah. But like PT said earlier, the ones who, I don't know if I got there, but the ones who should be entitled to an opinion is the one that have activated their third eye, their pineal gland. Opinion. It's the same word in French. It's very interesting to look at words that are the same in French and English. I'm always fascinated by that. Fascinated, you know, fascinated. Sound like fascist. Fascinated. Anyway, and that's what we're living now in the fascism system, or I don't know. It's more like a what they call the feudal, feudal, un système féodal, like the Middle Age, exact, and it's getting there. Anyway, it's crazy. Babylon, it's crazy stuff. If we start talking about that, it's too. It gives us too much anxiety. Let's not focus on the good stuff. Billionaires. People want to be billionaires in some way, and since most can't be that with money, they act it out with time. Everyone is a billionaire when it comes to time. When the actual account balance is usually max 100 years. Life is like a roll of toilet paper. Yeah. Because when you unroll it at the beginning, it doesn't go too fast. You think you're going to be there forever unrolling it. But the closest you get to the end, and faster it unrolls. So the faster life goes. Like you think life is gonna. When I was younger, I wasn't looking at time or saying concerned with lifespan. Like I wasn't thinking about that because I thought I had all the time in the world, but I was wrong. I was so wrong. Today I know. That's why they act very surprised when time is about to be up. Oh wait, I thought I had millions, billions left. Still, they say exact. And then oh really? Open the third eye by opinion. Yeah, opine, the pineal gland, yeah, pineal, third eye, or whatever. It's probably what some of us have activated, uh, third eye, or I don't know, because we see again people that are stuck in the matrix are gonna hear me and say I'm the one, the crazy one. So you know, this is what's crazy about this world. You talk about reality, you speak about reality, and you're the one out of touch with reality. It's so crazy. Yeah. So yeah, third eye or anyway, I don't think I attract. They wouldn't stay here too long. Just yeah, exactly. So the reality of that. So anyway, where was I? Oh, the reason why we have a new one. Yeah, billionaires were done. Yeah. Oh, pioneering. The reason why majority of people on this planet live their life like they do. Watch this. Gonna bring the mic closer. You hear me? Good. Okay. That freaking microphone. Okay, I'm gonna get it. This one because I have to watch where I talk because I don't think I bought the right stuff. Honestly, I think I'm gonna buy another kind that is different than that because this one I have to speak right in front of it. So I would like to have one that I can put on the side and just speak freely and he picks it up. But this is a condenser something microphone. Anyway, we'll see. It's okay for now. I think it's better than what I had in the previous Truman show that I did. The sound was shit, but now at least it's a little bit more decent. We'll do a little bit with that. You hear me good, and yeah, great sound. Your logo on the mic would be yeah. That's what I'm gonna check. The logo on the mic. Yeah, just for fun. That's fun because I'm having fun because I'm moving out of hell. So this is real fun for me. The little logo. When I say I have fun, yeah, I have fun. There's no fun in the hell. But when you're out of hell or moving out of hell, yes, now there is fun. That's why you see me smile often. And I have fun doing this because yeah, crystal clear sound. Good. So let's go. The reason why. Want to hear it, eh? The reason why majority of people on this planet live their life like they do is because they presume that it will all last forever. Their parents, friends, pets, and of course them. In this foreverness, one can while away time doing one silly frivolity, triviality after another. What's the harm, they say? We all have the time, we have all the time in the world. An eternity for nonsense. Looking at them, one gets the feeling they have infinite lifespans. Beings here show no comprehension of their lifespan. Reality of death does not ever really enter their consciousness. When it actually happens, in their forever little world, it is seen as a trauma which they usually cannot recover from. Death opens up too many questions, like what after, etc. So, best to just behave as if it doesn't exist and carry on with mindless nonsense and forever land. And that's a good one. And carry on with mindless nonsense and forever land. A being who knows that they have limited time here is bound to behave differently, especially if they also know what is at stake if they don't. Boom. It will never come. All things are impermanent. Mindless nonsense. Good. Oh yeah, I love it. Sometimes he goes really. He likes to hammer it on the muggle. Put the hammer of Thor on the muggle. It will never come. There are too many here who think that if they don't think about the future, ignore it completely, and keep on living just reacting to momentary happenings within their narrow confines, the future will never come. It will never become the present. Thus, so much head in the sandness about realities like death and afterlife. It will come. It will come. Boom. Next half an hour. The next half an hour. There are too many here who believe in doing actions without even considering visualizing the future of next half an hour, let alone till death or after death. Oh, that's a good one. I have to repeat it. There are too many here who believes in doing action without even considering visualizing the future of the next half an hour, let alone till death or after death, or the many cycles of birth and death. They're far from that. And all of them can't seem to figure out why things go so wrong for them. A refusal. A refusal. That's a good one. Large up, PT. Where's my banners? No, that started. Not this one. Oh. See? Paperback copies available in English or French. Ship PD. Shipped from Canada to communists or fascists or totalitarian or country up north. They say the true north strong and free. That's a joke. Trust me. Anyway, yes, paperback copies available in English or French. Bliss Bliss will receive hers very soon with maple syrup. Okay, setting the record straight. Observations in this matrix, whatever matrix. PT's talking about matrix. The little observations, reasonings, and teaching. I make it sound very, look very professional. I just played with that. I didn't know I could do that. It's one day I saw, oh, banners, brand. That's a StreamYard I use. So started playing with it, and that's what I got. Yeah, so, okay, a refusal. Most people refuse to consider the future. Short term or long term or full term. But future always still arrives and becomes the present. Always an unpleasant present when one has not had any consideration for it. Because, like I said, you were always pretty much. Yeah, no, I'll take care of you. Don't worry about that. I'm okay. It's fine. I'm a giver. I like to take. My wife will say you're more a taker, but no, I like to give. I always felt it's not a. We don't have a month relationship here, Bliss Bliss. It's been a while. So, Suzanne. Suzanne or Susanna? You said Susanna. En français, ce serait Suzanne. So, yeah, refusal. Listen to this. Okay, no, we did it. Consideration next. Consideration, a term now relegated to how one is with others. That's exactly what my mother told me. I had no consideration for others. It's exactly what she told me. She said I should have consideration for the well being of others, that I don't because of my actions and not falling for their scam and stuff. Crazy. Eh? I think people are also afraid of dying because of the suffering, pain, illness. But yeah, the best thing to scare them is the death. That's why we have all this today, the world we live in. Yeah, it's important. Keep them in fear of death. So they come and pick. But it's called politics. Ticks are not the little bugs that pick you in the forest. They get onto humans and dogs. Yeah. And politics. In French, politician is politicien. Politicien sounds a lot like politicien. Un chien. Chien is a dog. So, politicien. So that's why I say always it's normal that we see what's happening, the pick and all that. That's what it is. Politics. They're ticks. And ticks in the forest will want to pick you. The bug. They're like bibit. So that's all they're going to want to do is boop, boop, pick. Very easy, explainable. Like when you observe and you look around and you observe the words that they use and all. Wow. Consideration. Yeah, she told me that. Yeah, I have no consideration for the well-being of others. I should have. I can read you at. I'll send you by email. I'll translate it in English what she sent me, and you're gonna be astonished. Astonished. Yeah, you can say that. She did not. Your mom said that. She is so incorrect. Maybe I should not ask, but is your mom real angry? Perhaps anger is pain and fear. But I think, like I explained, I think it's just convenient also for her. Like I always thought, to me, there's no box, no, but to her, it's like she says, I always add a marginal opinion on or think outside the box. Me, I don't think there is any box. I just think, but I might have a different thinking. But anyway, I think it's something that fits her paradigm. I don't know, because they don't want to hear. They don't even want to hear when you go to them and you start. It's like they feel that like there is an aggression towards them, like you want to hurt them or something. But I just tried to make her, but you cannot give them eyes, you cannot make them see you. Today I get it, but back then I didn't, and I tried to just talk to her, and you cannot you cannot even reason with them, you can't. But yeah, the word always is a dangerous word to use, I believe. Yeah, exact. But no, I don't think it's out of fear or, but fear probably they're fear driven. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So consideration, we'll read that and I'll come back with the rest of my thought on it if I have any. So consideration, a term now relegated to how one is with others. Lotus Ocean says consideration is a term which has to be applied first to one's own self. Considering one's own whole, full future, including death and cycle of birth and death, fully being the only way to get out of all hell and unpleasantness. But that's why they say always, like the big thing in their propaganda is others, protect others, or stuff like that. No, what about you? Same like this. No consideration for the well-being of others. I have consideration for my own well-being, and yes, I do have. I consider others. Do you think I would be here? Do you think I would have done everything? Like she doesn't know me. First of all, we're talking about my mother. No? She doesn't really know me, honestly. No? She doesn't. I don't think she even knows. Anyway, it's very weird. Very. It's not like I don't get depressed by that. She has caused that division, and not me. I never did anything to provoke her or anything. Always very polite. Always respect her, and like the best way I can respect a mother. And anyway, always been there. Always like used to call her like I told you 4 or 5 times maybe per sequence of 7 days. I don't want to say week. There's no 1 week here. We used to. But per strong, yeah. So lifeline, yeah. Her silent treatment was an unnecessary lifetime of hell for me and thus her too. She said she was scared she was losing her lifeline. Yeah, anyways, it's crazy. Maybe I should, like I said before, just go with the flow. Nah? Like I don't let that get to me. Nah? I'm born alone and I'll die alone. I know that, but I'm divinely protected, and I'm on a divine mission, divine journey to escape the matrix and this hellish world that, but not the world is not hellish, is our head and our the environment that the world, the society. Not talking about nature. A pristine spot in nature. You don't think so much of the traffic in Montreal. So, yeah, it's odd indeed why she has so much angry towards you. No, I'm not the only child. I have a sister, but I don't talk to her. I've never been close to my sister really. Since we were very young, it was war. Me, I couldn't anyway. Couldn't stand her when we were younger, so it never really the. And she was. I remember she was like a bit mean with me too. So I don't know when. As we grew up, she left for Switzerland for like 15, 16 years. I think she was there, and yeah, it's never been a relationship ever, and I'm not looking for it either. I haven't talked to her. I think in like 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, seven. I don't even remember. I don't even remember when I talked to her. So, like I tell you, it's really it's not on the radar for me to re-glue the broken pieces. Like I told you, they are. It's like they're a puzzle of million pieces, and if you try sometime to put that back together, it's like you're missing pieces. So you're gonna be there trying to figure it out for a long time. So I've let go. Just live my life, and like my brother, never been close to him either. No, he is still a corrupt individual. Yeah, it's like I have no. Oh, me neither. Don't even. No, I don't even know her. That's it. He's like I'm sure you know me better than my own sister. So just by all the stuff I tell you here, and you know what I'm doing and stuff. So yeah. So no, it's very. I have no intention really to create a new relationship there. It's I don't miss it. Like it is what it is. She lives her life, and you don't choose your family. It's not like it's something I've chosen. I came and I don't have to be attached to it and all my life. At one point, okay, it's good if the relationship is good and stuff, but if the relationship is detrimental to your well-being, at one point maybe it's time to let go, even if it's your parents, sister, and stuff. So what happened to me. It's and same for the relationship with my mother. It's detrimental because I have to live the lie and put a mask on my face and all that. Not only a physical mask, a real mask, but a mask on my opinion, a mask on my thoughts, a mask on everything, just so I can talk to her. So at one point, it becomes very unpleasant to entertain or to even talk to those people. So I don't really look to honestly, unless they expand their perspective with life, like how they see life and how they see themselves into this life. Like it's not only how you see the world, it's how you see yourself in the world. Like and what you think you know and you don't know really. So yeah. But must keep moving on. That's it. Find our own tribe and love. Exact. That's it. The friends you choose, the people. Now I choose the people I interact with, or I associate love with. Yeah, it's different, but no, it doesn't. It is what it is. I can change. You can change people, and people don't change really. So they don't like unless they really admit and are willing to put their guards down and their big ego that falls knowing and stuff, and they decide to really take a step forward towards knowing something worth knowing. You can't really do nothing. So I'm glad I know that today for the future because exactly today I shut my mouth. I don't open up to just anyone on the street or ear that come for a supper or whatever. Like I don't really open up now. It's pointless. It's pointless. I realize that If I would have known that before, okay, things would have been maybe different. But it's still to put a mask on. Like you have to put a mask on your thoughts, on your opinions, on your, and you gotta follow the herd, because if you step out the herd a little bit, they're gonna tell you, they're gonna at you. Ils vont te beugler après. Ils vont te beugler après pour que tu rentres dans le rein. C'est bien bizarre. It's real weird. It's really weird because it's people that you think that would support you, that would, when just at least entertain your thoughts. Like you don't have to agree with me, but entertain the thing, just so we have a relationship we can build on something. No, not even. They're so conditioned to think that even uh, entertaining your thoughts just for the pleasure of it, or the fact that you open your brain to something new or another opinion, or no, 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 no. They're completely closed to that. Whoa, vultures. Yeah. Hold on, I'll be back in a second. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's pointless. So I decided to let go. That's it. And today I'm able to let go of things like that. Maybe in the past I would have hang on to the resentment, but I overstand a little bit more, or I understand my own condition, my own conditioning, and what other people can be under. So all that baggage, luggage, whatever, that makes me I'm more how can I have more wisdom today. I'm more a man of wisdom. So I really careful today with my action, with my mouth, with what's come out of my mouth when I'm with others, other beings, except my dog. My dog, I can tell her whatever I want. Her, she loves it. Yeah. Sometimes I have more fun with Kelowna in a way than other humans. I'm not talking intimate fun. That's not what I'm talking about. But like having like today, I had fun with her. We were, especially when it's windy outside. She's very stuck to me, and she's 90 pounds. So when she gets on top of you, whoop, you kind of feel it in the chest. The other day, I thought she broke one of my rib. I'm like, shit. Whew. So yeah, she's very affectionate, and yeah, I give thanks for having her in my life. Also, very very much, very grateful. They bring so much. Dogs. By me, I'm a dog person. I know people like cats and snakes and stuff. There's other animals you can have. More of a dog person, but yeah, dogs. First of all, I just to take a walk. If I wouldn't have my dog, I don't think I would take as many walks. So they bring all kinds of positive stuff, positive feelings too, all the time. She never makes me. They're so lovable, so soft, so I don't know. Me, 100% dog person, dog person. I sleep with my dog. She sleeps in the bed with me and all. She even goes under the blanket. We had to buy a king size bed. We had to change the bed. I had queen before, but I told Kim, I said, we have to change the bed. I said, she takes too much room. She's, like I said, she's kind of tall. She's 90 pounds. When she stretch, woof, she takes almost all the bed across on the king size. So yeah, so I had to change my bed because of Kelowna. But no, she even goes, yeah, under the blanket and all. Humans are very complicated. Yeah, she's big dogs are wonderful. Yeah, she's not. She's a consider a big dog. Yeah, yeah. But she's wonderful. She's the sweetest dog I ever had. She's the most intuitive dog I ever had. She's so intuitive. She picks up our emotions like crazy. I don't know. She's a divine creature. It's a divine creature. I tell her all the time, "You're so divine. You're so like you're perfect. You're the perfect being. You're like she's anyway. Me, I love dogs. I love dogs. Any animals. Any like I don't have hate in my heart. Some people think I do. Like sometimes you don't have to look too far. But yeah, concentric side. Consider concentric sides. Looking at things from all sides and angles before taking any decision. Consider is a full circle in itself, nothing left out, especially the core issue at end. To consider is an automatic, natural thing. It's about facts, not just thinking and lies of ego. If one is overriding it, for whatever reason, one should know it will always lead to hell, pain, and torture. Nope. I'll finish with that for tonight. Reincarnate divine and dog in a dog. Yeah. Oh no, dogs are wonderful. No. The second most important word for the people of this planet. After one considers, it is an automatic no to all nonsense. The only way out of the hellish matrix, only after no to the rest can one say yes to divine. I'm going to repeat this one. No. Yeah. The second most important word for the people of this planet. After one considers, it is an automatic no to all nonsense. The only way out of the hellish matrix. Only after no to the rest can one say yes to divine. Yes, my people. Concern. Yeah. No. Repeat. The second most important word for the people of this planet. After one considers, it is an automatic no to all nonsense. The only way out of the hellish matrix. Only after no to the rest can one say yes to divine. Large up, PT. That's PT. I think he's on the side of the ocean. Looks that way. Somewhere on the side of the ocean. Concern. Concern. Concern, a sister word for consider, and both are related to that most enormous thing in the multiverse, future. Without care, concern, and consideration for totality of one's future, one cannot have a good future. And if you can do any math, you will know future is a long, long, long billion, trillion, and infinitum time to be in boredom, hell, pain, and torture. I'm out. Beautiful. So tomorrow I'll be here again, 8 a.m. to continue our study of PT's book. Peace, Gita. Scriptures for the now. So I wish you all a great day, great night, wherever you are. Boom. He's out. And it's all love. So keep on keeping on. And that's it. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay strong. And that's it. Give thanks. Be grateful for life. Yeah. See ya in a few hours. Boom. I'm out.